We saw before that if we can show that 26 and 85 have no factors in common, in other words, if the greatest common divisor of 26 and 85 is 1, then 26 has a multiplicative inverse modulo 85. Also, by going through the numerical example here, will help understand the proof that we just did. So, first of all, to check that there are no common factors for 26 and 85, in other words, that the GCD is 1, we just factorise. Very simple in this case. 26 in terms of prime factors is 2 times 13. 85 is 5 times 17. So certainly 26 and 85 have no factors in common. So hence their greatest common divisor is equal to 1. The alternative way is to apply the Euclidean algorithm to compute the greatest common divisor directly of 26 and 85. And in the usual way, if we divide 26 into 85, we get 3 times 26 is equal to 85 with the remainder of 7. And I won't go through the details again, but they're all written out here. And in the end, you find that 1 is the greatest common divisor of 85 and 26. So therefore 26 does indeed have a multiplicative inverse modulo 85. Now the next step is to actually find the multiplicative inverse, and the question asked us to do it using the extended Euclidean algorithm. Of course, we could also just check 26 times 1, 26 times 2, 26 times 3, and so on, and we know because it has a multiplicative inverse that sometime before we get to 85 we will have found the multiplicative inverse. But applying the extended Euclidean algorithm is a more effective way of doing it. So if we do that, we apply the extended Euclidean algorithm, and that will allow us, the numerical calculations, computations are down here, we can write 1 as a sum of multiples of 85 and 26. So if we go through the calculations, this is what you'll find, that 1, the greatest common divisor, is minus 11 times 85 plus 36 times 26. And here are the calculations in here. And you should go through those later. So from this expression that 1 is equal to this, minus 11 times 85 plus 36 times 26, modulo 85, this term is 0, and so we have that 1 must in fact equal 36 times 26 modulo 85, which we've written down here. More precisely, 1 is congruent to 36 times 26 modulo 85, and so therefore the multiplicative inverse of 26 mod 85 is just 36. So this is really, by going through this example, we see how the proof worked. Because the greatest common divisor 1 is a multiple of 85 and 26, modulo 85 we can ignore this term here, and so we just get this, and that gives us the answer, which is 36, and that's effectively the argument we used in a more abstract way, more abstract general setting in the previous slide.